My beloved child, there is a reason you found this message today. Out of all the videos you could have watched, out of all the voices you could have listened to, you arrived here at this exact moment. Do not rush away. Do not skip. Stay until the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a message hidden inside these words, and the person who needs to hear it most is you. For a long time, you have wondered when your season would change. You have asked questions that nobody could answer. You have waited through silent days and restless nights. You have carried hopes inside your heart that you never spoke out loud. Yet today, something feels different. You can sense it. You can feel it. A shift is taking place, and what happens next may surprise you more than anything that has happened before. Listen carefully. Imagine waking up one ordinary morning and discovering that something unexpected has entered your life. Not because of luck. Not because of chance. But because the story of your life is moving into a new chapter. Many people spend years believing that nothing will ever change. They convince themselves that tomorrow will look exactly like yesterday. But what if they are wrong? What if everything can change in a single moment? What if one name, one message, one opportunity, one decision, or one unexpected event has the power to rewrite an entire future? Stay till the end. Don't skip. The most important part of this message is still ahead. There is someone connected to your journey in a way you may not fully understand yet. You may have forgotten them. You may not have heard from them in a long time. You may not even realize the impact they are about to have. Yet their thoughts have been moving toward you. Their attention has been turning in your direction. And while you have been focused on your daily responsibilities, something has been unfolding behind the scenes. This is why you must stay with me. Something huge is waiting for you. The details are beginning to come together, and every second matters. Think about the challenges you have faced recently. The moments when you felt overlooked. The moments when you wondered if anyone truly saw your effort. The moments when you questioned whether your patience would ever be rewarded. Most people stop believing right before a breakthrough arrives. They walk away from the door just before it opens. They stop listening right before the answer comes. Do not make that mistake today. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Because what you are about to hear could change the way you see your future. There is a powerful lesson hidden inside this message. Opportunities rarely announce themselves with loud noises. They often arrive quietly. They begin as small signs. Small conversations. Small realizations. Small moments that seem ordinary at first. But later, when you look back, you realize those moments were the beginning of everything. What if you are standing in one of those moments right now? What if the next chapter of your story has already started, and you simply have not recognized it yet? Keep listening. Something huge is waiting for you. Many people believe they need to know every detail before they move forward. They want certainty. They want guarantees. They want proof before they take the next step. But life does not always work that way. Sometimes the path becomes visible only after you begin walking. Sometimes the answer appears only after you continue believing. And sometimes the greatest surprises arrive when you least expect them. That is why this message found you today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Right now, I want you to imagine receiving unexpected news. News that causes you to stop what you are doing and read it twice. News that makes your heart beat a little faster. News that reminds you that possibilities still exist. Hold that feeling for a moment. Because the truth is that your future is not as limited as you may have believed. There are people, opportunities, and connections moving into place that you cannot yet see. The story is still unfolding. Stay till the end. Don't skip. The revelation is getting closer. You have spent enough time focusing on what went wrong. Today, focus on what can still go right. Focus on the doors that have not opened yet. Focus on the conversations that have not happened yet. Focus on the blessings that have not arrived yet. Too often, people make permanent conclusions based on temporary circumstances. They decide that because nothing has happened recently, nothing will ever happen. But history is filled with people whose lives changed in a single day. A single call. A single message. A single opportunity. One moment can carry more power than an entire year. And here is something remarkable. The person connected to this message is not thinking about your limitations. They are not focused on your past mistakes. They are not measuring you by your worst moments. Instead, they are seeing possibilities. They are recognizing value. They are noticing qualities that perhaps you have forgotten about yourself. Isn't it interesting how sometimes other people can see potential in us before we see it in ourselves? Stay with me. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The world often teaches people to expect disappointment. It teaches them to lower their expectations and protect themselves from hope. But there is another way to live. A way that remains open to possibilities. A way that believes unexpected good things can still happen. A way that refuses to let fear become the author of the future. Today, I want you to remember that your story is not finished. The final chapter has not been written. The outcome has not been decided. There is a reason suspense exists in every great story. It exists because the most meaningful moments are rarely revealed all at once. They unfold step by step. Piece by piece. Clue by clue. That is exactly what is happening here. You are being guided toward an understanding. You are being prepared for a realization. And before this journey is over, you will see why you needed to hear these words today. Take a deep breath and listen closely. Somewhere beyond your current view, things are moving. Conversations are happening. Decisions are being made. Paths are crossing. Opportunities are forming. You may not see them yet, but that does not mean they are not real. Some of the greatest developments in life begin long before they become visible. Seeds grow underground before anyone sees the first sign of growth above the surface. So remain here. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The story is only beginning. What seems impossible today may appear completely different tomorrow. What feels distant today may be much closer than you think. And what feels hidden today may soon be revealed in a way that leaves you speechless. Keep listening, because the next part will uncover the first major clue behind the mysterious name connected to this extraordinary message. A remarkable clue is about to come into focus, and this is why you must stay with me right now. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message you have been following is beginning to reveal a deeper meaning, and what happens next may be the most surprising part of all. There are moments in life when everything seems ordinary on the surface, yet behind the scenes a completely different story is unfolding. Most people never notice these moments until later. They look back and realize that the signs were there all along. The clues were there. The opportunities were there. The answers were there. But they did not recognize them because they were focused on what they could already see instead of what was quietly being prepared for them. Right now, I want you to imagine a name. Not a random name. Not just any name. A name connected to an opportunity. A name connected to a blessing. A name connected to a future possibility that could completely change the direction of a person's life. You may think you know where this story is going, but do not rush ahead. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The most important revelation is still ahead, and every word matters. For a long time, many people have believed that success arrives only for others. They see stories of unexpected breakthroughs and assume those stories belong to someone else. They convince themselves that extraordinary moments are rare and reserved for a select few. But what if that belief is wrong? What if life still has surprises waiting for ordinary people? What if the next great opportunity is much closer than anyone realizes? That possibility is what makes this moment so powerful. It reminds us that the future is not fixed. It reminds us that tomorrow can bring something completely unexpected. Think about the last time you were genuinely surprised. Think about the moment when something happened that you never saw coming. Maybe it was a message. Maybe it was a conversation. Maybe it was a chance encounter. Whatever it was, it changed the way you saw things. That is the nature of life. Some of the biggest changes begin with the smallest moments. A single decision can open a door. A single conversation can create a connection. A single opportunity can create a completely different future. And that brings us back to the mystery surrounding this message. There is a reason the title captured your attention. There is a reason you are still listening. Deep down, every person wants to believe that good things are possible. Every person wants to believe that unexpected blessings can still arrive. Every person wants to believe that their story can improve. That hope is powerful. That hope is what keeps people moving forward even when they cannot see the entire path ahead. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now listen carefully. The name connected to this message is not simply a person's name. It represents something much bigger. It represents opportunity. It represents possibility. It represents the idea that help, support, and abundance can come from unexpected places. Sometimes people spend so much time looking in one direction that they completely miss what is arriving from another. They focus on closed doors and forget to notice the doors that are quietly opening. Imagine receiving news that changes the way you see your future. Imagine learning that someone believes in your potential more than you realized. Imagine discovering that a path exists where you once saw only obstacles. That feeling of possibility is what this message is really about. It is about understanding that your story is not over. It is about understanding that new chapters can begin when you least expect them. There is another reason you must continue listening. The next clue is hidden inside a truth that many people overlook. The greatest opportunities are often preceded by uncertainty. Before a breakthrough becomes visible, there is usually a period when nothing seems to be happening. During that period, people become impatient. They lose focus. They stop paying attention. But those who remain patient often discover that the waiting season was preparing them for something greater than they imagined. What if this is one of those moments? What if you are closer to a positive change than you realize? What if the answers you have been seeking are already moving toward you? These questions matter because they remind us not to judge the future based on the present moment alone. The future has not happened yet. Possibilities still exist. Opportunities still exist. New beginnings still exist. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Now let us go deeper. The mysterious name connected to this story symbolizes trust. Think about that for a moment. Trust is one of the most valuable things in life. It is the foundation of relationships. It is the foundation of partnerships. It is the foundation of every meaningful opportunity. When someone trusts another person, doors begin to open. Possibilities begin to expand. New paths become available. This is why the message matters. It is not simply about receiving something. It is about becoming the kind of person who recognizes opportunities when they appear. Many people miss life-changing moments because they are not paying attention. They are distracted. They are focused on fear. They are convinced that nothing good can happen. As a result, they overlook the very opportunities they have been hoping for. But you are still here. You are still listening. That means you are paying attention. That means you are open to possibility. And that openness may be more valuable than you realize. Imagine standing at the edge of a new chapter. Behind you is everything you have already experienced. Ahead of you is everything that has not happened yet. The future is unwritten. The future is full of possibilities. The future contains opportunities that you cannot currently see. That is what makes it exciting. That is what makes it worth believing in. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this message continues, another clue begins to emerge. The mysterious name is connected to generosity. Not just financial generosity. Generosity of spirit. Generosity of encouragement. Generosity of support. The people who create the greatest impact in the world are often the people who understand the value of helping others succeed. They understand that lifting others up creates opportunities for everyone. Think about the people who have encouraged you in your own life. Think about the people who believed in you when you doubted yourself. Think about the people who reminded you of your value when you forgot it. Their influence mattered. Their words mattered. Their support mattered. Sometimes a single encouraging voice can change the direction of an entire life. This message carries that same energy. It reminds you that your future is bigger than your current circumstances. It reminds you that possibilities exist beyond what you can see right now. It reminds you that unexpected opportunities can appear when you least expect them. And now the suspense grows even stronger. Because the closer we get to the final revelation, the more important it becomes to pay attention. Every clue points toward the same truth. Your story is still being written. Your future is still unfolding. The next chapter has not been revealed yet. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Many people will never hear a message like this because they stop listening too soon. They leave before the lesson is complete. They walk away before the answer arrives. But not you. You have stayed. You have followed the clues. You have remained curious. And curiosity is often rewarded. The mysterious name is becoming clearer. The picture is becoming clearer. The message is becoming clearer. Yet the biggest revelation is still ahead. What you have heard so far is only the beginning. The next stage of this journey will bring everything together in a way that makes the entire story make sense. So remain here. Keep listening. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next part will uncover a revelation that connects every clue you have heard so far into one unforgettable moment. The moment you have been waiting for is getting closer, and if you have stayed this long, it means something inside you wants to know the truth behind this mystery. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every clue we have uncovered has been leading to this moment, and what you are about to hear may completely change the way you think about opportunity, timing, and the unexpected turns that life can take. For a moment, forget everything that feels impossible. Forget every limitation that people have placed on you. Forget every voice that told you to lower your expectations. The future does not belong to those who surrender their dreams. The future belongs to those who remain open to possibilities even when they cannot see the entire picture. This message is not about chance. It is about recognizing that life can change in ways that nobody predicts. Imagine receiving a notification that makes you stop and look twice. Imagine reading a message that seems too surprising to be real. Imagine discovering that something you never expected has suddenly become possible. That feeling is powerful because it reminds us that the future is not locked in place. New opportunities appear every day. New connections form every day. New doors open every day. Most people simply fail to notice them because they are focused on what they believe cannot happen. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now listen carefully because the mystery surrounding the name is becoming clearer. Throughout this journey, you may have been expecting one specific answer. You may have imagined a particular person. You may have wondered whether a stranger, a friend, or someone from your past was connected to this story. But the deeper truth is even more powerful than a single name. The name represents a source of unexpected opportunity. It represents a moment that arrives when you least expect it. It represents the realization that life can still surprise you. Think about how often people underestimate themselves. They focus on what they lack instead of what they possess. They focus on what has gone wrong instead of what can still go right. Yet some of the most successful people in history began with uncertainty. They began with questions. They began with challenges. What separated them from others was not luck. It was their willingness to keep moving forward even when they could not see the outcome. That is why this message matters. It is a reminder that your current situation is not your final destination. It is a reminder that the next chapter of your story may contain possibilities that you cannot imagine today. It is a reminder that life often rewards persistence in ways that nobody expects. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is another clue hidden inside this story. The mysterious name is connected to timing. Think about how many events in your life happened at exactly the right moment. Perhaps a conversation arrived when you needed encouragement. Perhaps an opportunity appeared when you were ready for growth. Perhaps a new direction became visible just when you thought you had reached a dead end. Timing has a way of creating connections that seem impossible until they happen. What if the opportunity you have been hoping for is closer than you think? What if the answer you have been waiting for is already moving toward you? What if the reason you found this message today is because you needed to remember that possibilities still exist? These questions matter because they keep the mind open. They keep the heart hopeful. They remind us that the future has not been written yet. Many people spend years searching for certainty. They want guarantees before they take action. They want proof before they believe. But certainty rarely arrives before the journey begins. More often, it arrives afterward. People look back and realize that the signs were there all along. The opportunities were there all along. The answers were there all along. They simply had to keep moving forward long enough to see them. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now the mystery deepens even further. Imagine that the name connected to this story is actually a reflection. A reflection of the person you are becoming. A reflection of the opportunities you are preparing to recognize. A reflection of the future that is beginning to take shape. Sometimes the greatest surprise is not discovering who is coming into your life. Sometimes the greatest surprise is discovering what you are capable of becoming. This realization changes everything. Suddenly, the story becomes bigger than a single event. It becomes bigger than a single opportunity. It becomes bigger than a single moment. It becomes a story about transformation. A story about growth. A story about possibility. And that is why so many people never reach their potential. They stop too soon. They leave too soon. They give up too soon. But you are still here. You are still listening. You are still following the clues. That matters more than you realize. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine looking back 1 year from now. Imagine seeing how far you have come. Imagine realizing that the challenges you face today were only temporary. Imagine understanding that the uncertainty you feel today was simply part of a larger journey. That perspective changes everything because it reminds us that today's struggles do not define tomorrow's possibilities. The mysterious name continues to reveal its meaning. It symbolizes trust in the future. It symbolizes the courage to remain hopeful. It symbolizes the willingness to believe that unexpected opportunities can still arrive. These qualities may seem simple, but they have the power to change lives. A hopeful person sees possibilities where others see obstacles. A determined person continues forward when others stop. A patient person recognizes opportunities that impatient people miss. And now we are approaching the most important clue so far. The name is connected to value. Not the value of money. Not the value of possessions. The value of potential. Your potential. The potential that exists inside every person listening to these words right now. Too many people underestimate themselves. They forget their strengths. They ignore their talents. They focus on their weaknesses. Yet the truth is that every person carries possibilities that have not been fully discovered yet. Every person has abilities they have not fully developed yet. Every person has opportunities they have not fully recognized yet. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The closer we get to the final revelation, the clearer the message becomes. This story was never just about receiving something unexpected. It was about realizing that opportunities often arrive in forms we do not anticipate. They may appear as conversations. They may appear as ideas. They may appear as connections. They may appear as moments of inspiration. Whatever form they take, they have the power to create entirely new paths. That is why you must continue listening. The final pieces are beginning to come together. Every clue has been pointing toward the same truth. Your future contains more possibilities than you realize. Your story contains more chapters than you realize. Your potential is greater than you realize. Many people will never hear this message because they stop before reaching the most important part. They leave before the conclusion. They walk away before the lesson is complete. But not you. You have stayed. You have followed the mystery. You have remained curious. And curiosity often leads to discovery. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The final revelation is approaching. The mysterious name is no longer just a mystery. It is becoming a symbol of possibility itself. It is becoming a reminder that the future is full of opportunities that cannot be predicted. It is becoming a reminder that life still contains surprises. It is becoming a reminder that extraordinary moments often begin in ordinary ways. So keep listening. Keep believing. Keep paying attention. Because the next stage of this story will connect every clue, every mystery, and every revelation into one unforgettable conclusion that you will remember long after this message ends. Something huge is waiting for you, and the most powerful moment of all is still ahead.